Hey YouTube, welcome back. So tomorrow is a pretty important day for Nintendo fans because it is of course Mario Day, with it being March 10th. Pretty much anyone who knows Super Mario or plays Nintendo games celebrates it. It's obviously recognised mostly by Nintendo themselves, who often offer special Mario Day discounts on the eShop, which I believe have already started this year, so you might want to check those out. Anyway, ever since the original Animal Crossing, Super Mario themed items have been featured in the Animal Crossing catalogue, with several iconic Mario items available as furniture. Now today, in honour of March 10th, I thought it would be a good idea to remind everyone what Mario items are available in New Horizons and how to get them. We'll bring the video to a close by looking at the history of the Mario crossovers and how the items have evolved through the mainline Animal Crossing games. So if you're a fan of Mario, or you'll be dressing up as a Mario character over the next few days, be sure to leave a like on the video. Now, Animal Crossing New Horizons was launched over 2 years ago, which is insane, but the Mario themed items weren't even teased until months after the launch, when a Nintendo Direct confirmed they'll return for the Super Mario 35th anniversary. A few months later, the largest set of Mario themed items ever added to an Animal Crossing game were introduced in the 1.8 update around this time last year. Now, for the first time in any Animal Crossing game, the Mario items are considered a series rather than a subset of Mario themed items, and they can be purchased by anyone playing the game without the need for secret codes or now discontinued Wi-Fi services. To purchase a Mario series item in New Horizons, simply head to the resident services and boot up the Nook Stop, or access it through the Nook shopping app on the Nook phone. Scroll across to the promotions tab, and assuming you have any version of New Horizons released in the last year, which is anything above version 1.8, you should see all of the Mario themed items. You may have to scroll through any Hello Kitty or Pocket Camp items if you've obtained any other crossover items in the past, and it's as simply as ordering the items you want with the usual Nook Stop restrictions. Now, before we take a look at the history of these items, we'll quickly recap what's available. The Mario furniture items include the 1-up mushroom, the question mark block, the coin, fire flower and floating block, the goal pole, the large mushroom platform, the pipe, which is a genius item, the shell, small mushroom platform, super mushroom and superstar, the thwomp, the block flooring, lakitus, cloud rug, mushroom mural, and of course the Yoshi egg rug. All of these items are incredibly interactive and all offer unique sound effects or animations, and some can even be customized further. Of course, the Mario series doesn't stop there, as you can also dress up as Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach or Wario, with complete outfits available for each character. They don't appear in Ables though, you still have to purchase them from the Nook Stop. Now, as we mentioned, the Mario items were first introduced to Animal Crossing back in the Gamecube version of the game, and were considered limited time DLCs because you had to obtain the secret codes for each item from the Nintendo Power magazine that was published in the US. These codes could be told to Tom Nook in return for the Mario items. Fortunately for us, with the power of the internet, these codes are widely available online for those who want them. Now, many of these items were the same as those that eventually returned to New Horizons, with 1 or 2 extras including the cannon. This game also featured the Big and Little Bro teas that could be obtained through normal gameplay. Now, just quickly, although not necessarily related to Mario Day, it's worth mentioning the Mario Bros NES game, which is fully functional and 100% playable in Animal Crossing, can be unlocked using the e-reader card and placed inside your house. It's by far one of the coolest items ever added to Animal Crossing. Moving down the Animal Crossing timeline, most of the Mario furniture items from the original returned to Animal Crossing Wild World, which was pretty impressive at the time given Wild World cut a lot of content and holidays from the franchise. The items were more blocky than previous versions, but were once again distributed as DLC through the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection service or at DS download stations. Naturally, these services no longer exist, so as far as I can tell are no longer obtainable without hacking or trading, which is a shame. Next up is of course Animal Crossing Let's Go to the City or City Folk, that saw the return of Mario items. However, they were much more accessible in this version of Animal Crossing. Still featuring the 8-bit style blocky design, all of the Mario items could be obtained by shooting down the balloon presents that float across town. This makes the Let's Go to the City Mario items the easiest to obtain, given they're not only free but can still be obtained today if you play. This brings us to Animal Crossing New Leaf, that saw many of the Mario themed items items return as a subset of items from the Nintendo series. As you can see, the Mario items feature a much more modern aesthetic. These were distributed inside fortune cookies that could be purchased from the Nook stores using the Nintendo 3DS Play Coins currency. These coins were earned using a step counter on the 3DS console itself and were redeemed in-game. Now, although not technically DLC, because they're more or less available all the time, they are distributed randomly from the Nintendo items, assuming the fortune cookie you purchase even wins a prize. Fortunately, they're still available today for those who may want to find them. Which brings us back around to Animal Crossing New Horizons that originally shipped without them, but saw them return around Mario Day or March 10th, 2021. Of course, for anyone who wants to order more, or those new to the game since, can still order them, as once unlocked they remain permanently available inside the Nook Stop. So there we have it, a brief history of all of the Mario themed furniture and clothing items that are featured in mainline Animal Crossing games. But what do you think about these items, and who will you be dressing up as for Mario Day? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much to all the patrons and channel members for supporting this content, and until next time, have an amazing day, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.